If you know that I know that we know that we're all in this together, then here we are. Hi everyone, Jay from Simple Woods Life. This is my Coleman Lantern. This is a 288. Bit sun faded, as you can tell. I bought this, 25 years ago, I think. I was doing some work at an outdoor goods store, and I was in there and they were having a ridiculous sale, and this was on for like 50 bucks. That was a lot of money to me at that time. I mean, 50 bucks is still 50 bucks, but I bought it, I picked it up. I used it a bit for camping and stuff, but ever since we moved to the woods and then now at the lodge, I use this thing morning, noon, and night.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
And other than changing a globe that I cracked, not sure what this is called, the plunger. I put a new one in a few years back, and the mantles a few times. But I was doing some research on why the hell I'm flaming out of this, what is this, the ventilator or the vent? And apparently it could be due to some pretty grody things that have gathered in the bottom. Spiders and little bugs and buggity-boos and things like that. So, I do have some camping coming up. I got some chores coming up. I've got some night stuff coming up. And this is going to be maybe a Coleman series, because I've also got Miss Lady's dad's Coleman Lantern. This is a 335, I believe. Yes. And it's a single mantle. What's neat about it, I believe, that this is, I don't know if you can see that. This is some kind of a, I gotta fix it or something, but some sort of an automatic flint, like to light it, self-lighting kind of thing. This one I've used a few times at the woodlot, doing maple syrup and stuff, but I might take this one apart. I might do a little something with this. They're pretty close. I mean, this has got the classic knob. This has got a newer version of it. This is kind of strange. We've got a single generator and then these, I guess they're two air tubes. I've just got a single one for this, so I don't know. I've never done anything like this, but I watched a few videos and I thought, hey, let me take it apart. The other thing, if you saw my last video out camping, got that double burner stove. I've only got a single burner working, and I cannot for the life of me, I'm still looking. I'm trying to find a burner. But what I do have is the old vintage model with, the Coleman fuel in the red container at the front. I've got one of those from way back that I got at a yard sale. But again, Miss Lady's dad, he gave up all the outdoor stuff and gave it all to me. So I've got his old stove that still has kerosene or fuel, whatever it is, in it. And it's even in a big, giant, heavy box that kind of stinks that was made by his dad. So we'll take a look at that. Not today, another video. We'll do a once-over on that. Because it'd be kind of neat to, like, I might do that for the winter when I camp out in the Coleman, or in the ice hut. If I bring out Miss Lady's dad's lantern, Miss Lady's dad's cot, Miss Lady's dad's stove, and I do a vintage Coleman Miss Lady's dad's gear camp out. I love this color though. This I left out in the sun one too many times. So I don't know nothing about nothing.
I don't know shit about f***.
But every video I've watched starts with this little nut coming off. I'm not at this point looking to, like, take all the parts apart, scrub them, soak them in vinegar, nothing like that. I just want to see if there's a reason why I'm flaming at the top here. And before I get too, oh, Sugar Shack. I've also got a crack in that. Can you see that? I think I've got a couple of mantles. Mantles are these things. And these things are kind of crazy because these things don't exist right now. They start out as fabric. And they're kind of wild. They start, oh, what the hell are these? Instaclip. Oh, I recall I was going up to a fishing trip and I stopped at a bait shop because I wasn't sure if my mantles were going to last because I had to change some stuff. I bought these. This is all they had. These are fine. These little things snap off. But regardless, these, they're fabric. They kind of feel like screen. But once you put them on there and you set them aflame, they turn into this. But if you were to touch this now, see how it just basically turns to ash. So, these, they done. They done. Now, this part comes across, and lefty loosey, righty tighty. Lefty loosey, righty tighty, but that feels like it's getting, yeah, okay. So that's the generator. I don't know if that's clogged or something. I don't know what the heck could get in there. It smells pretty bad, that's for sure. There's the tiniest little wire. Literally like feeding a needle. What the heck? Maybe I've got to unscrew this here. I've got a couple of little things what shouldn't be there living in there. That's nothing too bad. Well, how's this? The videos I watched weren't on this light. Is this a thing? This is what I was worried about, because in videos I've watched, this has been so gunked up with like bugs and stuff. That's nothing. I'm just looking for where there could be a clog. I don't know if you can see down that tube. My gun cleaning kit didn't come in a metal case. This is from my grandfather. I just wondered if there might be any crap down there. A little bit of cobweb. But other than that, nothing, eh? I've turned on my compressor, which you might be able to hear, thinking that I could squish a little bit of air through the old Coleman Lantern, huh? As I was saying, not sure if there's anything in there, so I thought maybe a little compressed air. not in that bad a shape considering how old this is and how much I use it. We'll do like a refurbish one day, soak it all in vinegar, and I don't know if these little screens pop out, do they? See them? So they look like there's a little bit of blockage in there. Don't know. Don't want to mess around with it too much because I don't have any parts. Just to clean it up a little bit like. Okay, so unsure what the issue is. The videos I watched, right, when now they weren't doing the same model as this, but when they took them apart, yep, that's what it was. There was all kinds of, like, I don't know what you call them, mud jiggers or something like that, mud daubers, all kinds of mud daubers, something like that. All in here, they'd built nests, and this was all clogged up with cobwebs, and you're like, oh, okay, that's why. And that's what I thought I'd be getting here. Instead, it's mostly just junk. Like, just, who cares? I thought I could just figure it out, but this seems to be... Whoa, geez. So what does this do? This hooks through that? Oh, I see. This is the generator, right? So this hooks through that. Such a fine little needle on top. Wait. Is that right? Is that right? I feel like there was another part. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, I might have to rewatch my video to see how this went together. Okay, let's see. You went through there, and there was some kind of a clip. Oh, jeez. Why'd you go and do this, Jay? Huh. Well, that's finicky. Did it go on this? This just honestly fell off when I was... That wouldn't go on the top side. No. No, clearly that holds it there. How do you go in there, bro? Perhaps if I bring out the world's tiniest hammer. Look at this thing, isn't that adorable? Come on. I'm sure that fits there. Although I think I might be wrong. Where did that screw go there? Oh, shit. Uh-oh. I think I might have screwed things up, everybody. Ah. Oh, it's a tricky bit. Tricky business. Now this feels kind of rusty and shit. I bet that might be something. Feed this through that. That's got to go up into there. I know that's the generator. And then that hooks into that. So when you start and stop your lamp, that I guess opens and controls how much gas, gas or whatever goes through. Okay. Oh, here's something that's not new. Put that on upside down.
It's just one of those days.
I think to myself, like, how could I make a Coleman Lantern video interesting? Well, my attention to detail is apparently zilch right now. Son of a Okay. Pull the generator out. This guy off. See, if I was lying to you guys, what I would do is say, hey, watch this. This is how you reassemble a Coleman Lantern in a matter of seconds. But where would the fun in that be? Because I know that, you know that I'm just figuring this out. So this jobby. Make sure he fits nice in the collar. This guy. If you gotta force it, you're doing it wrong. I should have realized that. But I thought it was one of those like snug fits. Generator again. Goes up. Hooky McGee. Lefty tighty. In this instance. Next we'll put these lazy mantles on. Is that? Oh my god. Usually there's like a little rope you tie on. Then what you do here is you set them on fire, bro. And they're going to burn right up to there. Yeah. Leaving just that white stuff. We're not going to fill it with fuel until those things have stopped smoldering. Because that's something I just don't want to have happen in this video, is me going kablooey.
A few minutes later.
If you spill some of this, you just have to swear to yourself. It does evaporate pretty quick, and then you go on about your day. Okay, Coleman Lanterns. You got to pressurize this tank. There's this little hole here in the thing, in the stopper. Bring it out. You put your thumb over that hole, and you just pump until you get resistance. Well, that scared me, everybody. Gave me a little bit of a fright. Woo! Now, I don't know if that's just because they're brand new mantles, or if I'm having the same damn problem. So we'll let these mantles get white hot. Sunshine of the night. All right. Let's try it again. Let's see if by chance it fires up any easier. Now that's how it should fire up. No flames out of the top. I don't know. Okay, so I don't know. I can't tell if that was a success. Like, I didn't find any big junk in it. Like, found a couple of little bibbly bips, but nothing really. Like, that's running well. But there we go. But like, for the amount that this thing gets used, because I use it for camping, barbecuing, I use it out in the woodlot, I use it, you know, just, like, I use it all the time. It's still holding up pretty damn well for 50 bucks. So, that's what I've done. Not sure if it was anything, but thanks for hanging out, everybody, and watching my shenanigans in the old workshop. I should be coming at you next week with some good fun. We got a little bit of yard work to do because we have been snowing. We've been snowing every day. Every morning we wake up and there's a good snowfall happening. And I'll be honest with you, we still have some of the summer stuff out. So we're gonna have to take all that out, put that all away. Still gotta focus on planting some garlic. It's not too late. I'm gonna pull out all the pumpkin stuff and transfer our strawberries over to that garden. And then over the winter, we're going to have to figure out what we're going to do with a pumpkin patch. Miss Lady did manage to carve a jack-o'-lantern out of the one pumpkin that grew. Out of all the pumpkins we planted, she carved herself a jack-o'-lantern named Boris. And she saved a bunch of seeds from Boris. So she has learned how to get those to sort of do whatever it is. She's washed them, put them on paper towels, spread them far apart, setting them up somewhere to dry in like a cool, dry place. And then once they're sorted out, she'll throw them in an envelope. And in the spring, we're going to replant. It'll be nice to see children of Boris next Halloween. Hey, how's it going? It's the next day. We've had about 24 hours pass since I was rambling on about jack-o'-lanterns and such. Anyway, she's ice cold. Let's see if we can start this up without the flame up here. And if we can, then whatever we did fixed it. I may or may not show it in the edit, but one thing I did was I had to take the generator out again, twiggle it around. Honestly think I may need to soak that in some vinegar. But there you go. Whatever I did, whatever that tiny bit of cobweb was maybe, or just some rust and junk in there. So if I can do that, doing nothing, then imagine what kind of condition this lamp would be in if we took the bristle brush to the metal, if we soaked everything in vinegar, you know, take a good hard look at the generator and the pump, because I was getting a bit of friction on both of them and seeing, maybe is cleaning enough, or do I have to replace? I wouldn't imagine I've got to replace this, but I mean, I don't know if I'd call that a refurbished lantern, but it's not smoking and flaming out the top, and that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool indeed. So that's that. You know what? It was never intended to be a how-to. It was more of a how do I, and I figured this out, I guess. Man, did I stumble along the way. I could edit a video here where you'd be like,
oh yeah, that's how you do it.
but that would be phony baloney! Phony baloney! And I ain't no phony baloney, bro. If I'm struggling, I'll show you. I don't care. Yeah, that's that. I got some stuff to do.